Hello, hello, hello. Live from Megan's craft room. Come on in and say hello. If you're catching this part, you're most likely on that replay, so just hashtag replay in the comments so that me and Quasi knew you stopped by. And we can come back and say hello and thank you for watching and all that good stuff. Because we appreciate you hopping in and saying hi, sprinkling us out, all that good stuff. So we're just gonna wait a couple minutes because, oh, she's new to me and I completely forgot her name. I know her name's Renee, but I cannot remember her page name for the life of me. So if you do see a red live box up in the corner, that means we're here together. So just come on in and say hello. I need to find myself on Seth's phone here because I am not seeing any comments. What are you doing? What is my little boy doing? First, let me turn that all the way down. Come on in, come on in. Hello, Sandy. Hello, my genie. How are you, sweetheart?
Can I do that for you?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
It'll usually just, pop up right here on your Facebook. But, do you want to take him? Hello, Miss Jane.
I can't. Have they seen Duke since the surgery?
No, but it's fine because he needs a big turnaround and that's not able to do that here.
Yeah, not with the cone.
All right, but if you come on in, say hello. Duke is here. He is healing up very nicely, you guys. He's doing wonderful, which I knew he would because he's a champ. But thank you guys for all of your support and your love. First of all, I just want to say that. But we're just waiting for Miss Renee to finish up and then we can get started. Hello, Stephanie. Stephanie says hello, Seth. Hi, Kelly. Welcome, you guys. Hello, hello. Hello, Miss Sandy. Thank you guys for being here. Everybody has done an amazing job. I love anything like patriotic, and so I'm just excited to see what everybody does after me, but everybody's done an amazing job so far. So if you are just tuning in, we are with the Wild Honey event group, and it is hosted by Miss Stephanie with Honey and Bear Creates and Lois with Wild Child Mercantile. Hello, Miss Darla. Welcome. Hello, Tina. Welcome. And today is Stars and Stripes soiree. We're having a party. So come on in, grab your drink, sit down, because we definitely have some more fun, exciting, very talented creators up after me. So if you're not already a member, the Wild Honey is, I believe the link is in my description. So if you're not already a member, it's free to join. So make sure that you join us and just refresh the page because up after me is Crafting with Kimber. And she's new to me, so I'm excited to see what she does and to say hello to her and just support her as well. So thank you all for being here. It has been a while since I've done a Wild Honey event, so I'm always very excited to be here with you ladies, and I'm excited.
This boy's going to bed.
Good night, baby. I love you. He has to go to work tonight. Today is his Friday, so one more night. Oh, and we're going to see Miss Jeannie again on Monday. I'm very excited. I have a really fun craft. I haven't seen anybody do it yet. I don't know if they will later. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But I've seen so many different versions of this craft. Hello, my beautiful Mel. How are you, sweet thing? Hello, Miss Deborah with Old Timey Creations by Deborah and Tracy. Welcome, ladies. I'm so excited to see you all. I know it's been a while. I haven't been live since the auction for Duke. I think. Yeah, since the auction for Duke. But he's doing great, you guys. It was a couple $100 more than we thought it was going to be. Of course, they had to give him some kind of medicine that wasn't in the estimate, so it was an extra $205 that we weren't expecting. So The auction definitely helped. I just want to put that out there. So thank you guys. Thank you for sprinkling. I so appreciate it. Hello, Miss Cindy. How are you, sweet thing? Okay, so I've seen so many different versions of this kind of craft. I know a couple of you ladies have done this before, but I'm going to try my hand at it. I had this galvanized tin, circle tin. It was, I believe it had some flowers or something in it because there's some styrofoam stuck on it. I couldn't get it off. Yes, he's doing great. He is hating the double cone because the cone we got him is the extra, extra, extra large. So the largest they make. And you would think that that would be good for a Great Dane. No. We had to go and spend, I think it was like $20 more for a donut for like a smaller dog. 34? Yeah. Oh, $34 for an extra like donut to raise the cone up so that it is higher than his head. And I mean, we could have bought 2 cones and like split them and then like Jimmy rigged it together, but the donut worked, and so it is what it is. Hello, Vicky. Welcome. Thank you for being here. My name is Megan. For anybody that is new, my name is Megan. I usually have Quasimodo. He ran away. Seth's doing something in the kitchen, so he probably thought he was going to feed him. But welcome. Hi, Lita and Miss Sherry. Welcome. Okay, so I have all this goodness. Yeah, so we purchased a suit for him so that we can take the cone off because he's supposed to have that cone on for another like week and a half, but he's just hating it, and he keeps knocking into everything. So we invested in a bodysuit for him, so we're gonna try that. But so what I'm gonna do, I guess I should tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm very excited to be here, if you can't tell. Good afternoon, sweetheart. Thank you guys for being here. I am so excited to see some new people in here. That makes my heart very happy. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Hello, Diane. Welcome, welcome. Where are you guys watching from, Miss Vicky and Diane? Where are you guys watching from? So what I'm going to do is make one of those vintagey drums, I think is what it's called. Is that what it's called, babe?
What?
The drum?
Yeah.
With the bangers?
It's a snare.
A snare drum, he says. So it's going to be a boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-bum, bum, bum. Hello, Mickey. Welcome. Thank you guys for being here. I'm Megan, Drum Oregon. Welcome, welcome.
Look who's back.
Oh, look who's back. See, this is Quasimodo. He's the craft room kitty. This guy's always in my lap somewhere,
Usually.
playing with something. Huh, Quasimodo. He says, I'll eat that. So we're going to attempt to make a drum. Pennsylvania, welcome. Hey, you're knocking things down already. Welcome, welcome. All right, Quasi, I got to get painting, so I know you're not going to want to be down here. Ooh, let's keep this away from Duke. Daddy gave him some goods. Kentucky. Nice. Welcome in, everybody. I am so excited you're here. I'm from Oregon, all the way on the West Coast. I've been to Indiana. So these are the little balls. I'm going to have to poke a hole in these, but these are going to be the end of our little, I don't know what these are called, drumsticks. I'm just going to call them drumsticks. So we're going to make 2 drumsticks and then the drum to go with it. And I have all this goodness because what I want to do is make a cute little bow to go on it. And then I have this stencil. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the whole thing or if I'm just going to use some of the stencil. We'll see. But this is the napkin that we are going to put around our drum. And then I have this coffee stained, it's an old pillowcase. It's kind of thick, but we're going to use this as the top of our drum. And so yeah, that's the plan, Stan. But thank you guys for being here, all the way from Arkansas. Welcome. You live eastern side of Washington. I'm in Salem, Oregon, the capital of Oregon. But I am so excited you guys are here. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited. And as always, I love doing wild honey events. I just adore Miss Lois and Stephanie, and Miss Sandy with Sandy's Burlap and Bling helps out a lot as well. So I'm excited. If I haven't said that already, I'm excited. All right, so I'm just gonna give this a quick paint of white, and I'm gonna do a very rough coat because it doesn't need to be completely covered. I just want the napkin to, so that the napkin, it's not like see-through, if that makes sense. Thank you guys for being here. Aw, I love you guys too. I'm so excited for the meetup in Arizona. I get to meet a lot of my friends from that side of the pond, as they say. Well, I guess I'm not going that far, but the other side of the United States. It'll be my first time in Arizona. I've never been to Arizona. I've also never driven through Arizona, so I'm excited. All right, let's get our Lazy Susan. And we're gonna get this party started. I'm very, very excited. Thank you guys for being here. I hope so. I hope it turns out good, Mandy. I've seen a couple of you ladies, or I've seen pictures of the ones that some of you ladies have done, and then I have a couple pinned on my Pinterest, so of course. You know what? I'm gonna be smart and put this on before I paint. Oh, that's cool. We'll be visiting Florida hopefully soon, probably next year. All right, let me wipe this off real quick. It's been sitting for a minute. And we're just going to give this a quick, this was from Goodwill. Gosh, what is down there? Oh, of course. I'm like, why can't I move? I cannot wait to see you, girlfriend. I need to message you. All right. So we're just gonna paint this with white. And this is just Craft Smart. And like I said, I'm just painting this so that we have a base for our napkin. And I'm just gonna do a very light coat. It doesn't need to be completely covered, I guess. I brought out the Lazy Susan so I could use it, and I'm not even using it. All right. Man, the cat's hair has been making me. Hey, Sherry. We're going to be doing some decoupaging. Every time I decoupage, I think of Miss Sherry from Sherry's Decor and More. I will always think of Miss Sherry every time I decoupage. She's the one that walked me through the first, my first time using like the iron-on method, so I always think of Miss Sherry. Hello, hello, Miss Kimber. There she is, our beautiful Miss Kimber. She is new to me. So, again, she is up next. So, make sure that you guys refresh the page and say hello to her. And give her all the love as well. I can't wait to see what she creates. Everybody's done such a good job. I just love patriotic decor. I wanted to make something for the outside, like the front porch, but I couldn't find the right wood, so I X'd that idea. But I want to make a big number 4 with the word July on it for the front door, or to like lean up against the front door, maybe like maybe in the corner. I don't know yet, but I know because I found this and I want to. I was thinking about revamping it, but I really like it the way it is. So I might just put the word welcome in between the stars. I got that for free on, I believe it was the neighborhood group. One of my neighborhood groups. Where did I put? All right, we're getting somewhere. Oh, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Oh, my nose. Okay, we need a Mod Podge. First, we need to dry this, but which one is this? Hard coat. Where did I put the regular Mod Podge? No, it's right there in front of my face. Duh. Ay, ay, ay. It's right in front of my face. It looks like paint. Thank you guys for being here. Look how cute this fabric is. I just thought it was the cutest. What if we use that? No, it's not big enough. We'll have to just use it for our bow. That's okay. That's okay. All right, we're gonna put this on low, so cover your ears or turn it down because we're about to vroom vroom. All right, I'm gonna put on low though. And it's very light coat, so I don't think it'll take very long to dry. I'm gonna put those over there. What are you doing, Fuzzy? What are you doing, baby? Mommy's with the baby. I know, me too, Steph. Like I said, I've pinned this I don't know how many times. Oh, that was high. I don't know how many times I've pinned one of these drum sets that I've seen. And I'm like, you know what? I was looking everywhere in this craft room for something to use that's like the perfect height, and this was perfect, so I'm using it. Thank you. Queen Bee's Bits and Bubbles. Welcome, sweetheart. I love you, ladies. You guys make my day, most definitely. Oh my gosh, we went to a yard sale just on the next road over. I think we walked over there with Duke at around like 11:30, and my thing's coming down. And we found the cutest little. They had a bunch of like little girl clothes, and so I got a couple things for Miss Sandy's new grandbaby. I was like, they were only 50 cents a piece. So I'm gonna send those to her. Okay. So we need to cut this, and I think I'm gonna do it as big as this. Put that over there. Put this out so we can trace the circle. And then of course we'll put it where we want it. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm so glad you caught me live too, girlfriend. I know, I've been kind of busy the last, this last week with taking Duke out to Roseburg for his surgery, and then just, you know, making sure that I'm keeping a very close eye on him while Seth's at work, because I don't want him licking, or he's thrown up a couple of times, so we're just watching him. Alright, I'm gonna stand up for this so that we can. Sorry, I know you probably see the top of my head, but we need to trace this, and then this will have it so it'll hang over just a bit, not too much. I didn't want it too big, and we totally could have cut it when I got it on, but that's okay. All right. But how is everybody doing today? Are we? I'll be going to Rockaway Beach in September for a crochet retreat. That's closer to Washington, I think. But yes, there's a few of us that live here in Oregon. Stephanie's probably super, super far from you. Hello, hello, Miss Sissy Summerfield. Welcome, sweetheart. Alright, let's get our scissors. Let's take that off. Oh, you're over by Newport. Oh, girl, that's awesome. That's only 45 minutes away. Well, like 50, but you know what I mean. Yeah, we'll have to get together. We love going to the beach. Duke loves the beach. It's one of his favorite places. He just runs and runs and runs. All right, so we're gonna cut this out on the line so that we don't see the line. There's a antique store, or like, yeah, I think it's an antique store over in Newport that I've been wanting to check out, but we went one day, we drove all the way to Newport just for this, just to visit this shop, and it said it closed at a certain time, and we were there before that time, and as soon as we were walking up, I'm assuming that they were the owners, but they were coming out. I assume that they had already locked it because they were like, they weren't like by the door. They were walking away from the door. But anyway, they watched us the whole time get out of the car and then, you know, get Duke. Duke wasn't going to go into the store. I was just going to go in the store and he was going to take him for a walk. But I went and walked up to the door and it's locked. And I'm like, what? We still have like over an hour to shop. Like, they're supposed to be open for another hour. And yeah, they went and got in their car and didn't say a word. And so I was like, okay. And we haven't been back since, but I still want to check it out. So maybe we'll go, you know, in the morning, a little bit earlier. Oh, Steph. Definitely. We'll have to go camping or something. Does Coos Bay have a beach? I know, because Coos Bay is probably closer to you, I would say. Maybe, maybe not. I wonder how far Reedsport is from you, Steph. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome. Darla, I learned on YouTube, watching YouTube. So, but I don't. I could send you some videos of some videos that I watched when I first started, because I'm definitely a visual learner. Like, I have to see how they do it. So I can send you the videos that I watched myself to learn. All right, I think that is a little too big even, because I want to be able to see. We'll just cut it once we get it on, because I want to be able to see the sides, the napkin. So it's just a little too long still, but we'll. Yeah, I just thought it was, I just thought it was a little rude. Like, they watched us get out of the car, like, walk up to the door, like, and then they sat in their vehicle in the back parking lot until we left. But I'm willing to give them another try. It was probably dead, and so they were like, let's close up early, but because you can tell it's one of those mom and pop shops, which, again, no big deal, I get it, but I was bummed because we don't make it out there like very often, but I will go out there because we like to get fish and chips in Depot Bay, so it's between Lincoln City and Newport. We have to stop. All right, so let's get these napkins. So I'll probably only use 3 of these, maybe 4, but let's get, I'm gonna pull these apart. I cut this napkin up. It's just a bunch of the same design. So we're gonna get some Mod Podge. We're gonna have to do the wet method because there's some ridges, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to iron this on. But that's okay. It's gonna look great. Of course, my big long nails are in the way. Oh wait, I'm over at 1:45. I don't have an hour today. Oh no, I completely forgot. But up after me again is gonna be Miss Crafting with Kimba, so make sure you stick around. I completely forgot we only have 45 minutes. Oops, I may not get this done. Gracie's Sea Hack, that's where we go. That's where we go to get the fish and chips. It's my favorite place. Gracie Sea Hag. Oh. I haven't had the chowder, or wait, I had the chowder the first time we were there. It was very good, but we split the fish and chips because we just never eat the whole thing by ourselves, so. But it is so worth it, you guys. Yes, she's in La Pine. She's all the way in La Pine. But I'm seeing her in July. I'm so excited. I'm going to see Miss Stephanie in July. And me and Seth were talking about it last night, Stephanie, because I'm like, okay, are we taking the van? Are we taking the car? Like, what are we doing? Because Miss Jeannie has some more stuff for us, so I'm sure I'll have more stuff to bring, and so I'm like, should we just rent a car or like rent a little U-Haul that we can bring the little U-Haul in the back? Because girl, I have at least 4 boxes for you. And that's just like from what she's already given us. There's one that's newer. Oh, I'll have to check it out. All right. Dory Cove. I haven't tried that one. I mean, but I will try it out. I love Lincoln City. I used to love to go to the D-Sands, you know, spot, but it's so touristy now, which is fine. I mean, I don't care, but that we go to, it's called the North Forgety, I think. Forgety Beach. It's perfect. There's nobody ever there. Duke can just run around. It's perfection. All right, so we're gonna put some Mod Podge down. And we're just going to put it down. And then we'll put our napkin right on top. This is gonna be so pretty. Well, not pretty, but, well, yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. Because I made it, that's why. All right, so we got this. Oh yeah, girl, there's quite a bit of us. We're just kind of all far apart. Makes me sad. All right, so I'm gonna put this on the top. because I want to see the stars and the stripes. So we're gonna put it down like this. Try and keep it straight. As straight as we can anyway. Try and get the wrinkles. Oh, this is gonna be so pretty once we distress it a little bit. You do, I'm telling you. I have been going through my craft room to make space because, I mean, it's all great. It's all stuff that, trust me, you're going to want every single one of the pieces that you're getting. It's all amazing, amazing craft supplies. And I'm just so very, very thankful. That almost sounded bad. I swear I didn't say what it sounded like. I mean, not saying that I don't have a potty mouth, but I didn't say it. But yeah, there's lots and lots of items that are all going to be very, very useful. I promise. And of course, there will be plenty to share. If I told my brother, if you need, you know, anything, like if the kids need anything for, school to make like a poster or like a project or anything, just to ask me first because I probably have it. I mean, I'm so very, very thankful because it's stuff that I definitely needed. And she is gifting it to us. Well, she gifted it to me, but I was like, well, this is a lot, so how about I share it with somebody? And I'm going to see Miss Stephanie in July, so heck yes. All right, let's see if I can get this lined up. Perfectly. I don't want to rip it. Oh, you guys, this is going to be so pretty. Okay, I have 15 minutes. I need to hurry my little booty up. Thank you guys for being here. You are the bestest in the westest. All right. So this is what it's looking like so far, and then I'll cut the edges off, and then we'll put the fabric on top. Oh, I might need one more napkin. All right. And this will probably be an indoor decor piece. I probably won't put this outside. I mean, I could. I have a covered area. There's a little table out there that I put some decor pieces on that I don't want to get wet. But sometimes that wind and the rain have a mind of its own, so it does what it wants. As I'm sure you guys already know. The Pacific Northwest, I always say, is very bipolar. It doesn't know what it wants to be. Sunny, rainy, windy, all of the above. Alright, let me get some Mod Podge down in there. But I love Oregon. I love Oregon very much. Because the weather is just perfect. Alright. So I'm probably going to need another one of these, but not very much, so we'll see. Alright. So close. but yet so far away. Of course. All right, let's press that down. Oh, I touched it. Oh, no. I'm messing it up. It's not dry, so be careful. All right, let me get just a little bit. Okay. I need to make sure I cut this straight. It's still storming there? Oh man. No, thank you. All right, we're gonna do a chunk. With the star in it. Make sure we get all the layers off. I'm definitely not gonna finish this, you guys. I don't know why I thought I had an hour, but I will definitely take a picture. I'll work on this once, while I'm watching Miss Kimber. Do it, girl. Do it. I bet Chase would love to help you once he's recovered. Not. I know how men are. They just love our projects that we ask them to do. Alright. So I'm going to take a dry brush and kind of just push this napkin into the Mod Podge, which I'm sure it's already stuck to, but so I don't have to put more Mod Podge on the outside. I probably will, but for right now, I'm not going to. But I want this to really be set in here. So it's flooded. Oh no. We had a really bad flood in '96 here in Oregon, and man, I just remember it so vividly because I got myself stuck in it. And some guy had to get me out, and he was not happy with me. He was some stranger, and me and my brother decided that we were gonna ride our bikes into the puddle, you know. And of course, we got ourselves stuck. It was really, really deep, and I think we were like maybe 6 and 7 at the time, maybe a little bit older, I can't remember. But he had to come in and save our little booties, and he was not happy with us. Where's your mom? I don't know. At home, probably. Like, you're asking questions I don't know the answers to right now, sir. But, yeah. All right. So again, for these, we're just gonna glue them. Let's plug in our glue stick here. All right, we have about 7 minutes, 8 minutes, something like that. But this is what our little thing's gonna look like. And again, I am just going to what am I trying to say here? Oh, I'm just gonna glue those together, and then I'm gonna put some of this on the end for like the handle, but I'm gonna make a couple strips. Well, one should probably be fine, but yeah, we were pretty bad kids. Oh yeah, the flood in '96 was bad. It was bad. It was over trash cans. That's how high it was. And me and my brother were just we're just gonna go through it because we're savages. YOLO. We were pretty bad kids. We didn't listen. We didn't listen for nothing. Alright, we need our glue stick. Okay, so my thoughts on the stencil. I was thinking about putting the 1776, well, you can't really see that, but the 1776 on the outside, or I could put the whole stencil on top in black. What do you think? It says United States of America established 1776. And then this would be the bottom. But I'm going to cut it because... But if I am going to put this on here, I'm going to stencil it first. So I need your guys' opinion. What should I do? Alright, let's see if this is ready. Perfection. So what I'm going to do... is I'm just gonna roll this up. You lived in Oregon City at the time? Oh dang. So again, I'm just gonna make some little handles with the glue. And I'm not gonna go super, super high, but we're gonna go somewhat. All right, so that's good enough for me. And then I'm just gonna go right back down with it. Try and keep it as flat. Definitely don't want it to look like that. Hold, please. You think it should go on top? Okay. I'll definitely, I'm gonna stencil that before. Alright, let's just cut this. This is good. So I'll do one of these little things. What time is it? All right, we got 4 minutes. Let me glue this bad boy. Hold. Thank you guys for your opinions. And then I wanted to just distress this so that it's not so pretty, because I'm going to distress the entire thing. So this is what one of them is gonna look like. But yeah, the whole thing's gonna be distressed. so what time? So we'll just distress this while I'm here with you guys, but I wanna make sure it's not too bad. Definitely get the, I know you're not gonna see the top very much, but let's definitely get the bottom. The bottom. Just gonna distress it up and make it look nice. Well, nice to how I like it. You can totally skip this step if you were to do this. You don't have to make it grungy. I know a lot of people like to keep their patriotic decor pretty clean, and that's okay. But this is more of like that Americana primitive type decor, I would say. But I'm not going super heavy with it, but definitely getting it on there to where you can slay it. Because we want it to look like it's been aged and loved. Because it is a beautiful piece. And it was in the marching band for when we became a beautiful country. So that's how that went down. All right, let's get that may have been a little too much, but that is okay. All right, so we're gonna make our next one. All right, my time is up. Again, thank you all of you for being here today with us. We very much appreciate you, and we hope that you refresh your page and that you hang out with us for the rest of the event. Again, it is the Stars and Stripes soiree, so make sure that you just refresh the page and continue this party with crafting with Miss Kimber. I want to thank Miss Stephanie and Miss Lois for having me today. Again, I very much enjoy doing these events with you ladies, and if you need somebody for the vignette, what is it, event, I got something up my sleeve. I almost used these today to do like a patriotic thing. So let me know if you need a fill-in. I've been wanting to do that ever since Miss Lois did one. All right, you guys, let's go say hello to Miss Kimber. I love you, and I will see you next time. Bye. I'll finish this and take a picture, I promise. I swear. Bye.